Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to DragonCon. I'm Holly with DragonConTV, and we're here at the beginning of the con, and we thought we would track down some folks to help us have an even better con by learning more about security and disability services. I'm here with Josh Doss, who's the Director of Security. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well so far.
Well, we're here and we're on the lobby level of the Marriott.
Yes, we are on the lobby level of the Marriott. We're just around the corner from the Starbucks back over here. And of course, security, for anyone who's interested in knowing, is going to be back in L406. That is going to be the primary location for any of the peace bonding or security needs that most of our attendees would have, including lost and found.
So that's L406 in Marriott.
Our primary objective is to make sure that the convention runs smoothly. When the lines are setting up for the panels, that people are remaining orderly, that we're helping people get where they need to go if they have questions. We do our best to direct them from location A to location B. Here at DragonCon, we're one big happy family. There's 86,000 of us, and if you've ever lived in a house with siblings, you know that sometimes things happen, but really the best thing we can do and the best thing we ask our attendees to do is just kind of watch out for one another. So if you see something that just really seems out of place, and here at DragonCon that can take a lot for something to seem out of place, but if something does seem out of place, let someone know. If you see something that looks off, please say something. We'll have Atlanta Fire Department on site. We will also have various and sundry representatives from other agencies just to make sure everything continues to run smoothly.
Okay, is there a phone number that you wanted us to have if we need to call for security?
Absolutely, we do have a direct hotline so that if one of our attendees comes across something and they need to get in touch with us immediately, the number is 404-586-6316.
Then there are some issues with cosplay and consent that I know that you wanted to go over.
Yes. Number one, cosplay does not equal consent. No means no. Stop means don't touch. And cut it out means get away from me. We want to have a very open environment where people can feel comfortable to be themselves. This may be the one time of year where everyone can kind of come out and show the world who they would like to be. So, here at DragonCon, we do empty the panels every single time. So we don't really encourage anyone to try to camp the rooms. We also want to remind everyone that the line for a particular room will not start more than 1 hour before the actual panel is scheduled. We are here to help, we are here to assist, and you should be able to find a security representative pretty much anywhere you go in the convention.
Hi, I'm here with Todd, who's a volunteer from Disability Services. How are you doing today?
Not doing too bad. When you're talking about disability services, DragonCon goes with the federal definition of disability, which is a substantial impairment in a major life activity. Now, if you stop and think about it, major life activities are things you do every day. Some things are pretty easy. But there are other disabilities that you can't see that are other ing words like thinking and feeling and emoting. And those disabilities are just as important to reasonably accommodate. So we do have classes of reasonable accommodations we provide you. Wheelchair seating. We have proximity seating, which is 50 feet to a stage and screen. We have sightline seats, which is what they used to call front row. And then we have the always popular seat in line end of row, allowing you to use the disability waiting area and then be able to sit at the end of any row in a ball or panel room so that there's a quick and easy exit and escape. We definitely want you to remember that if you want to be at a panel at 11 o'clock, that previous panel is going to end at 10:30 because our loading periods are a half hour. You want to be in the disability area about 10 minutes before that panel ends. So 40 minutes is a good rule of thumb, but plan that based on the schedule.
So if you're a person with a disability, what do you recommend when you're coming down to DragonCon? Where do you check in first?
If you're a person who can handle the quick registration line to pick up your badge, your assessment time at Disability Services will be markedly less. However, if you can't do that, we don't want you to be concerned. Come to us first. We'll go get your badge for you. Now, Disability Services is located on the ground floor of the Sheraton, near registration, but during the convention we also have what we kind of call emergency satellite stations. The disability services staff in the major ballrooms can do a basic assessment and put a sticker on your badge for you. And elevators are one of our big problems with disability services because people tend to forget that people with disabilities use wheelchairs or use elevators, because they have to. We ask that if you are instructed to leave an elevator so that a person with a disability can get on, that you comply with the request. Please, 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 I cannot emphasize this enough, no flash photography. Because in some of the larger rooms, the flash photography can happen so often, we've had epileptics have seizures in ballrooms. Well, remember guys, this is fandom, and fandom is meant to be the most inclusive activity in the world. So remember, disabilities can come in any shape, size, and color. So let's be good neighbors and help out everybody. And I say this to my friends with disabilities that are helping out other people in getting into where it is they're going. The whole point about this is to make it fun for everybody.
Well, Todd, thank you so much for helping me out and telling me more about disability services.
No trouble at all. Anything you need, just let me know.
Okay, thank you so much.